So let's start getting into questions of War of Rights. Obviously, the most pressing issue. About a third of the Google form responses that I had were about horses. So, is there an ETA on horses, or is it still it's going to get done when it gets done?
Yeah, our policy is we'll never give an ETA. I don't even give ETAs on flags. Um, it's just it's not good for business to predict when you'll have something done because any kind of hiccup can set us back for a good amount of time. I remember one time I told somebody I was going to have a correction to a flag, probably in a few days for the next patch, and I didn't get it done on time, and I got called a liar for it. Just making a small adjustment. So yeah, we don't give ETAs, and especially on something like horses, the amount of work involved is staggering to me. I'm not a programmer. I'm not a coder. I don't work in animation. I don't have a whole lot to do with the horses. I've ridden the horse, um, but yeah, we're not ready for an ETA, and the horses will be here soon, is what I've been saying for the last what uh, 2 years, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's entirely fair and understandable. Are you able to say, progress-wise, how far have horses gone?
Um, it's funny what I saw. I thought, man, this looks amazing. You know, um, but there's a lot involved mechanically speaking, because we're not just going to have horses um, for the officers to sit on top of and look pretty, right? The horse is going to be, functional vehicles, so to speak. They're going to be dragging limbers and guns around. There's so much involved that I have very little to do with. Um, they looked really good to me. So I don't know if that answers the question.
Oh, I mean, you know what you know. That's fair enough. So, what are the current issues, if you know, what are the current issues and challenges that the team is facing when it comes to implementing this in the game? Like any big specific ones?
Well, you know, I spy on their chat and try to make sense of the things that they're dealing with out of my own personal curiosity, and most of it I don't understand at all. Every once in a while they'll post an illustration of the issue, and then I can look at it and say, oh, okay, yeah. um but yeah, I wouldn't be at liberty to detail their issues because I don't understand half of their lingo.
Yeah, that is fair. So, some questions that I got were how is cavalry going to work in the game? So, for example, let me see here. So is there going to be like a cap to how many horses are there on a map? If like a player dies, will their horse just like roam around the battlefield? Can people hop on it? Like how many shots will it take to kill a horse? Stuff like that. How much do you know about that, or how much are you allowed to say?
um all of those are really good questions, and kind of what I would say is I would encourage you guys in the community to speculate on that yourselves, right? I think that can be really useful as a developer to see, what are people thinking as to how this is going to work. I can't give any kind of details about, what happens, how many bullets it takes to kill a horse, that sort of thing. I can't go there, but I would encourage y'all, talk about that, speculate about it. We'll watch.
So is there a good place to do that? Just the War of Rights community Discord? Is that the best place to talk about ideas and such?
Yeah, our community Discord, and we've been thinking about maybe setting up a channel for suggestions that would be threaded. Look, I don't know how to use Discord except to post memes and comments, but we're talking about maybe setting up our Discord so that we could talk about that without having it interrupted with, you know, regular day kind of discussion.
Yeah, that is fair. So that's generally all the questions we have about horses. So we're going to move on to map creation now.